It's your girl Shells.
It's Miss Ash with an I.
Oi, oi.
Back people Guys, you know what to do, you know what to do, you know what to do, you know what to do.
I love how you've listened to me from the last time when I ranted and you're taking my job now. Thank you.
You know what to do, guys. Like and subscribe, people them. Subscribe, honey. You know you like watching us. Clap that thing. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. In the English accent, make sure you're subscribed. And we're also on Patreon, guys, as well. So actually hop over, join us on Patreon. There will be some exclusive content and you're only going to be getting part ones now on YouTube because, sorry, the mics are not free.
Thank you, ma'am. Right.
But, you know, we're lazy. We are mothers and we never introduce our guests. So to my right, but I need to give this guy a little special kind of something, because you guys don't know about Sean. Sean, Sean is going to hit you with the big words.
You think so?
Yes!
Yes! No, in there. I wasn't worthy last time. I wasn't worthy last time.
You weren't last time when he was on here. He's been here before and he's here again and he's got views and he's always got views and Sean is going to let you know his views, but he's going to hit you with words and you're going to be like, what does that even mean? Runs to ChatGPT. I'm not even overacting. Now I've got to run back and then be like, oh yeah, Sean, this is what I mean by this. You got to come to him correct, because if you're not, he will pull you up left, right and centre. But yeah, we've got Sean and I'm lazy and I'm forgetful. And yeah, I'm going to let your co-host introduce himself. There we go.
My name's Pauly Skerrett.
Love that.
I like that you came coordinated.
Yes.
I know. You know, my daughter went.
I knew you didn't dress yourself. I knew it.
She's like, Dad, you're looking good.
She gave you the approval.
Where you going?
Daughter gave the approval. Daughter said yes, Dad. You got the daughter approval. I love that.
No, that's amazing.
He made an effort for us, guys.
I don't want to shame you up. I don't want to shame you up.
Oh, guys, make sure you're subscribed. Before we get into what we need to get into, Shawnee, we got some jerk. Seasoning something.
I made that this morning.
What?
Wow, fresh for us, you know.
I went to his house and he was still making it.
I'm gonna let you lot know when I use it on my chicken. Anyhow, it don't taste good. I had to ask him if he steamed it or something. I had to check it. I don't want to be coming out of there and fall in love and all these things with him.
It's okay, because you got me to taste one of them before.
Yeah, I did for a thing, yeah.
I just went, whoa. I was like, whoa. That was good.
I don't think it's that hot.
You don't think it's that hot?
My eyes was raw.
I like spicy, so it needs to be hot.
I like spicy.
It's got Scotch bonnet in there.
You didn't tell me that though, but my eyes was
This is what I'm saying.
But
So
some people find it mild and some people say, it's seriously hot. And other people say, no, it's kind of weak. So it depends on your taste buds.
What's your special ingredient?
Mine.
Yeah.
I'd say in that one, honey.
Honey.
we love a bit of sweet, you know.
Yeah, there you go.
Because me, I love a sweet, not me. I love a hot honey barbecue personally. So if that's what it's giving.
Anyway, guys, let's get into it. This is for you, Shorty. Women should take their careers more seriously than relationships. So this is an unpopular opinion. I'm going to repeat it again for you both, okay? You're going to give your views first. Women should take their careers more seriously than their relationships.
I believe they should take their relationships more seriously than their careers. You know what that is, isn't it? With relationships, you can get anything in the world that you want. All the big politicians, all the governors, all the people at local level councillors and that, it's relationships that create the money. Because when we used to barter and trade back in the homeland, what used to go on is that you'd have a lamb and said, I like that textile, that clothing item you give me, or that jewelry, give that to me. When they monetize everything now, it was all based on relationships, economic relationships. So when they didn't have the cash or gold, they'd have textiles, they'd have animals that they trade, farming, things that are tangible, that have commercial use. When you don't have that and that relationship, people say, you know what, that money don't work nothing here. We don't want that. That's foolish. That's like monopoly money. So that's why I say relationships more important than commercial careers in terms of the country, in terms of life. Because with relationships, you can get anything. You'll have a woman that don't have no man, and she'll get some billionaire like Janet Jackson. You'll have someone that is not doing anything in life, and they said, I really love you. I've got this spiritual connection. And they will look after them. It's like they're fitting. So That's why I think relationships is more important than actual working life. Definitely.
Me think I'm pum privileged personally, but
Yeah, that too. Yeah, that too. But then I've seen women look after them. My mother looked after my dad because she thought he was the catch. She used to get him chopperita, chain, sovereign. We said £400 or £500. I said, Mum, man, how you afford that? When you went part time, yeah. She even took a compass and marked her arm with his name in it when she was young.
Was that back in the day tattoos?
No, I don't know what she was doing.
I don't know what she.
I thought he was a myth.
I don't know what she was doing either.
One of her friends told me.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Listen, is Mummy still around?
Yeah, they're married.
You need to come and sit on the couch because I want to know what kind of. Mummy, what do you mean this now? Where's the chopperies that he bought? Where's all the jewelry? We need it back now. We need it back.
No,
need for passed on to your grandpick
They're
them.
married still, so we should get them both on the couch. Isn't it?
That's good.
Yeah, that is good.
Sometimes.
It is a long time.
How long has it been?
But they've been married, 1989? So what's that? 38 years?
1989?
Yeah, 38
30, no, it's
years.
coming up 36.
Yeah, so there you go. Then. See?
Okay.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
Gee, it's a long time to put up with one man. My God. Isn't that denying?
No, they were together longer than that. They were together before I was born, so they've been together since 1978.
That's a long time.
Boy, Jesus.
You're there.
44 years. 46 years.
So how many years you done so far?
Me two.
Oh God, you still have lungs to
You're
go.
still
No
a
pressure.
baby.
I'm still with that. Still. Yeah, no winning my parents.
Sean said I'm still there, bata and go on.
Yeah. No,
I'm still there, bata and go on. Jesus.
When I compare it to that time, that's over nearly 5 decades. So
2 years, you said, right, this I get tired now, lad.
I just see because
mine's different to yours, you know.
Yeah, go on, Pauly.
18 years married,
Nice.
21 years together.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is she black?
Yes.
Well done. Good.
Hey, you always see
We gotta have a check-in.
That's why my
You
wife
should
said
drink
you're her
water.
favourite panelist. You know that?
What you say?
That's why she said you're her favourite panelist. Because she said she does that as well. She does the check. She always asks, "Oh, where did you come?" She said, "Yeah, she's our
Remember
favourite."
I said to you, let's do the disclaimer before we start. Yeah, she's black. Remember that? Yes, I date black women.
18
I'm
years.
18
Lovely.
years. How old is your oldest child, by the way? Just off the cuff. This is random conversation,
Okay, so
by the
I'm
way.
a step-up dad as well.
Okay.
So it's a...
Not the step up, Dad.
Yeah, because you got, you say step-dad, but it's like step-up dad. So you're stepping up. Because
Talk to the men that
the other person didn't actually, do their job that well. So, hey, I've stepped up. And Najara, she's 27 now. I raised her from when she was 6. She's 27.
Wow. You're her dad?
She's got SEN. So, we work with her autism that she has. And I've taught her how to go to the shop by herself, how to jump on a bus. What I did is that I followed in my car, make sure she goes to my mum's house and I'm following. My mum would just say, yes, she's here. So she's learned how to go on a bus by herself. She can now, I had to even call her dad. I had to call her dad and have words with him. Me and him had an argument kind of thing because I was telling him that he needs to be more involved. And then he called me like 5 years ago. I remember I was telling you that he called me and told me thank you because he has a relationship with his daughter that he sees every year. That's what we do.
Look at that.
Yeah, no, honestly.
He's lucky that it was you that she picked.
Yeah. Well, I was actually lucky to pick her.
Well done. Well done. Who were you raised by? Who were you in your at home, right? Who were you raised by? Just mum and dad?
Well, it's difficult because my dad left when I was 6 years old, and my mum, she struggled from when my dad had left. So she couldn't do what she needed to do. She couldn't give the children in the house. There was 4 of us. She couldn't give us 100%. So I then had to step up and become a man in the house. I had to start washing cars to bring food in because it was difficult. My sister had made rice and baked beans, and I was like, hey, I'm not eating this. So I took a bucket and started washing cars in Enfield, and everybody started knowing who I was. But Enfield was a racist place. So, you was called the N-word and all the other words, and they didn't trust you coming to the door. But then I was okay because I was washing their car. Yeah, I was looking after them. And, I'd give half the money to my sister, my older sister, because she was allowed to go across to the train lines and go to the co-op and do the shopping. And I would use the other half of the money and buy, videos and sweets. So then we'd sit down and we'd have our time. And that's what happened. In the short.
Wow.
Nice.
Serious, man. Serious.
What is your view on the unpopular opinion, Pauly?
Unpopular opinion?
Yeah, what's your view on the
What do
opinion
you-
that we spoke about?
yeah.
That women should take their careers more serious than their relationships.
Well, how Sean said it's right. There's a right to that, and it's also difficult in our times, because what women have to do, there's so much work. If you want to have your relationship with your family, and you want a relationship building with people, you've got to think about you as well. Like how are you going to get money? Who's going to look after you? So you need to balance. There should be a balance. So whether I'll teach my daughter to do her martial arts. So she goes and does her martial arts. And then I'll say you need to go and talk to your friends. You need to meet your friends. Then you need to work on your studies. So I'll sit down with her and do her work with her. They do 20 minutes, like both the young children, they do 20 minutes a day with me. So it's like they constantly have to be thinking about their studying. Then they're in top sets for everything. But yes, it's hard, because as a young girl, she's 16 now. When you're in the top set, some of your friends that you believe that were your friends don't like you because you're in the top set. So you get bullied. So it's like, where do you win? Because if you work with this one and you go, I'm working on relationships, you lose out on your career. When you work on your career, you lose out on your relationships. So there's got to be some kind of balance, and I think it's like to do with educating everybody. Everybody just needs to be re-educated, because there's something that's going on which is causing a shift, which is making people like hate on each other, and it don't have to be. It doesn't have to be.
No, that's how we have a broken society, though, because you have children that they have no ambition, or they haven't had the support coming up, and they said, "Oh well, I've been told to go to school and get the top grades and find a job," and then they got a job that's not related to their education. Like there are people with loads of degrees on council estates. So that's why I think relationships is more important, because through the relationships you can inspire people to be better than themselves than the norm. Yeah. So the money thing is not straightforward like that. You just press a button and that money come out of the bank at the ATM machine. Relationships, because I've seen people with all this academic skills and they're still like filing letters, and then you'll have someone that just come in because of who they know and how they interact. They're like a director straight away, straight out of university. So
Yeah,
there's
they do
cronies,
say,
And I say that,
there's
and
nepotism.
It's not
and I
what you
say
know,
that-
it's who you know.
And I say
innit?
that to my son as well. I've been talking about him about going to university, and their generation not really big on going to university. And I keep telling him don't think about forget all of that. Forget all of that. It's a social experiment, so to speak. Like, it's a social thing that I never got to do until very later on. Like, some of the relationships and the connections that you will build in university can be long life. You meet people from different walks of life. You get to see what you thought your mum was maybe moaning about in your house. You meet someone else and you realize that, I never
They've got
really,
it worse.
I didn't really know that it was.
Yeah.
You get me? You
Exactly.
think that your mum moaning about washing clothes and tidying the house. You think it's not. It's a commodity to come home every day and there's cooked
The food.
food, brother. Chicken, fish, salmon. Christmas, you have wally meat pie table to pick. To we're all eating dinner for like 3-4 days after.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah.
With just me and my kids, I'll cook every meat you can think of. That's how I was raised, and it's just us.
There you go.
You get what I'm trying to say? So it's like you'll go and you'll meet other people from walks of life, and you'll realize that raw.
International students.
Yeah, you realize
There's
that actually
so many
the small things that you
people
picked
that are
up.
uncouth. Can I just give you guys a random story? Back in first year of uni for me, I like being by myself in it. I used to be in my room, whatever, minding my business, blah blah blah. Anyway, started going out or whatever. There was this guy that I used to shout at because he just did not keep the kitchen tidy. One thing about me, you're going to keep the kitchen tidy. I don't care who I live with. The kitchen, I do not want to see crumbs. I don't want to see a random mouse running across the floor. I don't want to see the bins all stack up and you can't go and put the bins out. So I was moving a bit militant in the house. I was like, come on, guys. Like, can you clean up after yourselves? Like, it's a shared place. Like, just have common decency, clean up. This guy, He would come in drunk. He would eat our food in our fridge, as in he would eat our food that we bought with our own monies. Yeah. Whatever. One day I had to go knock down his door and say, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? Okay, cool. Fast forward now, he's coming drunk one week.
He pissed outside your door.
He pissed outside my door. He actually took his penis out and pissed outside the front of my door. And he's so lucky, yeah. He's so lucky. My cousin even had to drive down because he was going to bad him up. He's so lucky that I did not catch him. I just heard, I was thinking, I was sleeping even, and I just heard a so I was thinking, oh, whatever, it's just the wind or whatever. It didn't clock. And then I opened the door and I was like, nah, something's not right.
You caught it with him in his hand?
I didn't catch him, but I knew it was him. I went storming up to his door. I said, like, you know me, what the are you doing? Cussing. And I'm pretty sure he threw bleach all over our floors as well. Or maybe I even had to throw bleach in front of his door. I don't know. But it got a bit mad. But all I'm saying is that relationships are important. That's what.
Yeah,
that's,
I say
that all to say that relationships are important.
Yeah, it is.
For women, I think this question was more so related to relationships, as in relationship between them and a partner, as opposed to just general relationships. I think your career is important, but your career as a woman can only take you so far. It can afford you a lot of things. It can afford to get, as a woman, I'm just thinking as a woman, like your career can afford and get you into certain spaces. Like if you have a good career, if you've got good charisma, if you're a people's person, if you're outgoing, blah, 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 you can get into certain rooms and certain doors. And then it's for you to then build those relationships. And then that's what's going to make you excel outside of the career. But I think they go hand in hand.
Yeah.
I think at the end of the day, your career is not going to keep you warm at night.
Yeah, definitely not.
But then sometimes a man might not keep you warm either. He might keep your...
I think
the heart might be frosty. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. I think...
It's true.
I don't know.
You're right. No, you're right.
There's
It's
some
true.
good and
And
there's some bad.
I think because we've had a shift in the roles and the dynamics of men and women, it would have been that the relationship at home is more important because we men set the tone anyway. Men set the tone in it. We just carry it out. So if a man comes home annoyed, generally speaking, that's going to be if he's the man of the house, that's generally going to be the tone, the consensus of the house. I feel. So I would have said back in the day, like your relationship is more better, relationship with your children, relationship with your husband. But because we've left this, there isn't much proper marriage narrative being pushed where people want to be married and they understand. I'm not going to use the word obligation because I think that word is quite harsh, but they understand the
requirements.
Yeah, and the contractual agreements and somewhat obligations that come with that, and the respect that come with that. That's lost now. Obviously, for men, your career needs to be of somewhat importance, but like Shawnee was saying, the relationships that you build, going back to what I was saying about my son, the relationships that you build and formulate with people gets you into those spaces. You have to know how to move around white middle class men.